What's doing YouTube? Alright, I'm going to take you guys through a quick tricep workout that I did lately at City Gym. So with my tricep training at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm training shoulders in the morning before work, and then after work I'm just training triceps just to give it a little bit more attention as I'm looking to bring that the area up. So this is my favorite way to start the tricep workout. So I'm doing cable kickbacks with a rope or a strap. I find is the best way. You can also do this on a dual cable machine and have the cables line up with each arm, which can be a little bit better. But what I like to do with this is I like to lean forward a little bit because I'm trying to get my shoulders behind my body and try and extend through the triceps to get a full contraction and a big squeeze on the triceps. Then I spin around, and now I'm trying to get a stretch on the triceps. So I'm trying to get my arms overhead as much as possible and my scapula elevated, so to really stretch out the triceps. So there's a lot of tension at the start of the movement, and then towards the end there's a lot less tension. So it's a great way to start off, get the triceps going. So you're shortening them, you're concentrating on the shortened range and then the lengthened range, which I find is the most effective way if you're looking to isolate a certain muscle group to start your workout. Then on to the bread and butter. I love this standing press machine. If you don't have one of these, this is a Watson standing press. If you don't have one of these at your gym, you can just use any sort of Smith machine or pressing machine, just concentrating on keeping the grip narrow. So I prefer to just keep the grip about shoulder width, and I'm just trying to work through the mid-range of the motion. So I'm trying to get as much stretch as I can. So I'm trying to get my brachialis to touch my bicep if possible, as long as it's under control, and then just trying to lock out at the top. So here again from another angle. So I build up the weight until I'm getting about 6 to 8 reps. Is what I'm aiming for with this movement. This is something that I really want to load up heavy. The reason why I like to do it on this Watson press is just because it's easy to keep my scapula stable. And if my scapula is stable, I'm going to be able to get more tension through the triceps. So by keeping my shoulders stable, I'm going to get a lot of front delt with this. It's kind of hard to avoid. You get a little bit of chest, but it really loads up the triceps, and you can get a lot of tension through the mid-range of the triceps and get a lot stronger at your pressing movements. Then the last exercise that I like to do, rather than doing skull crushers with the easy curl bar or dumbbells, I like to use this machine simply because you've got the pad to brace into. So you're focusing mostly on the stretch. You don't get a big contraction with this, but you're trying to keep tension on the triceps the whole time. It's pretty easy, just let it sort of fling back up. So what you want to do is resist the weight as you're coming down as much as possible. Keep that tension on the triceps. So again, another sort of stretched, where the muscle is a little bit more stretched, is where you're going to get the most tension for this, and that's probably the spot that you want to be when you're trying to build maximum muscle for your triceps. But that's the end of the short workout. Hope you guys picked up some tips, and I'll catch you again soon.